Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. This is episode 5 of our series where we bring German transport back to glory. Anyways, we are currently at Bremen. We are on a bus carrying 31 passengers. It's a very interesting bus. It actually has a roof, or rather, a second floor for the bus. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty exciting how Bremen, how Oldenburg has grown over the past 4 episodes or 5 episodes. As you can see now, we have 2.3 thousand people in Bremen with a target population of 2.7 thousand people, which is insane for the growth that Bremen has. Is soon going to consume Bremerhaven, and Oldenburg and Bremen is going to combine, which is great. So we have one major city. Anyways, the goal of this episode is to electrify all of these lines, change them to high speed rail, and change all our trains to electric trains, or at least most of our trains, because it is 1951, the electric age is here. And yeah, we want to change everything, upgrade everything so that we can suit the infrastructure to better serve our cities. There we go. Okay, so let me start with adding electrification to the lines. This would be quite simple because there is a track tool called Electrification tool. And what we can just do is go to each line. Oops. Oh, trains mutually blocked. That is not good. What has happened here? I see what has happened. Okay, I didn't think this would happen, but it has happened. Let's see, how are we going to fix this? I'll just reverse this train first. Let this train pass through so it can turn left. Oh, it has stopped for some reason. Why has it stopped? What path are you waiting for? Is there a train coming? There isn't a train coming. So what path are you waiting for? Oh, because it's going to Strasbourg, so it cannot turn left. Let me see if I build a track from here. I can't build a track. Reverse. Let's see if I build a track. Okay, not possible. So this will get stuck again. Let me try reversing this train. So it'll just reverse back into the train station. I need you. Okay, I'll put a signal here so that it knows. And I'll put a signal here. So this train should be able to go. Mutually blocked. Brilliant. Let me just add. Can I add a track here? Huh. How should I do this? Where are you going? You're going to here. Let me just reverse you. And actually let me set your line. Rather, let me see. Set your line to use Munster's other platform. Oh, it's passing through Munster. Okay, so I'll use a waypoint actually. Let me create a waypoint. I wanted to use this track for its travels. So manage line. So this is traveling from Strasbourg to Oldenburg. So after Strasbourg at station at this one, it would now... Oh wait, come back. It will now be able to hopefully pass. Yeah, there we go. Oh, they're blocking each other still. Oh, that's because there's a train here, is it? Is there a train here? Yeah, train 10. Okay. Wait, but what does that have anything to do with it? This is because it's turning left. So, I think the trains are just too long. Never mind, screw the waypoint. I want you to... So this gray line, oops, manage line, it should go forward. I don't see why it isn't going forward. The gray line is here. It should just go, oh, because this is blocking the way. Let me just do a quick fix and make it slightly shorter. Okay, there we go. Then increase the length again. Oh, we now have 120 kilometer per hour tank cars. That's great. Great to see. So this train is going in. This train should continue after the train passes. Or after this train passes. Sorry guys, some troubleshooting before we continue with the electrification. So this train should now continue. Don't know why it's not continuing. Let me just reverse. Why is it stuck? Train 12 and train 13. This is train 13, this is train 12. How is it stuck? Why is it stuck? So passenger line over here. Let me change this line to use the other platform. Okay, it should become unstuck. Hello? Or did I do the wrong side? Manage line, Munster, both sides, platform 2. Okay. Is this train moving? This train is not moving. I assume it's because of this one. Okay, there we go. It's moving now. So we have sorted out the problem. Let's go back to electrification. Just a bit of train signaling issues. So let's electrify all this. Oops. Electrify. Okay, there we go. So now we just need to electrify here. Electrify, electrify. This is costing us a bit of money, but it's fine. We have quite a lot of money on our hands, so this shouldn't be a problem. Electrify, electrify. Okay. We are just going around electrifying cables, or rather tracks. Clearly not the most exciting content in the world. Oops. Let me electrify this one. Let's see. Over here, we need to electrify Oldenburg South Cargo Station. And from now on, we will also just use pure electrified tracks. I wonder if there's a electrify all tracks button. Maybe this will make my life a bit easier. We don't know. Just electrifying. Yeah, so I guess while in the process of electrifying, I'll explain what I did a bit off camera. I basically upgraded all my trucks to the newer trucks so that we have more efficient truck routes. They travel faster, they carry more goods. So it's basically a win-win. I mean, it did cost a bit of money, but again, we don't have any money problems. We currently have 1.5 billion in our bank account, so that is perfectly fine. Yeah, we're just upgrading the trucks, and now on camera we will upgrade the trains. So that is the goal. And then after that, we are going to do a bit of decoration for the train stations so that it looks pretty. Because all of the train stations look roughly the same now, so I'm going to do a bit of decoration. For the passenger train stations at least, there's not much decoration options for the cargo train stations, so yeah, there's not much I can do there. But for the passenger train stations, I can do some decoration. Add some roofs, add some overpasses, add some buildings, make them look pretty, make each one look unique. So that's what I will do after this, and after electrifying the lines, after switching out the trains to electric. Yeah. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Okay, and this line is electrified already. So, we've electrified these lines. We've electrified here. We haven't electrified the train station here. There we go. Oldenburg is electrified. Let's see. Where else have we yet to electrify? I believe all this is electrified. There we go. So I think everything is electrified now. Now the next step is to upgrade it to high-speed track. So it's basically upgrading every single track to high speed so that it can handle more than 120 kilometers per hour, which is important for upgrading our train system. If I can click. I know this is a painful process, but it has to be done because this is for the best of our train system. Yeah. Let's see here. Upgrade these. Upgrade these. Construction not possible. Huh. Okay, that one is possible and that one is possible. There we go. We've upgraded Zoll. Yeah, and afterwards, I also plan to actually increase our industry output. First of all, we need to do so by increasing, or rather making more efficient the trains. So first of all, switching them to electric, switching over to faster cars, switching over to more cars, more wagons, so that we can actually carry more goods, because as you can see already, there's some goods backing up, or not some, a lot of goods backing up rather. So yeah, we want to switch over so that we can get more goods out, in and out of the cities and the cargoes. So that is the key thing that we want to do as well. After electrifying, after changing our tracks, let's go here. So yeah, okay, we are currently converting everything to high-speed rail. Just clicking away, really. Where are we now? What city is this? Is this Oldenburg? I don't even know. Where are we? Just clicking. Oops, I deleted. We are at Oldenburg, I believe. There we go. So, just switching the train tracks. I don't want to cut away because, I mean, although this is not the most riveting content, I believe we can talk about some stuff. Transport Fever 2 related. I mean, I did add a bunch of new mods to this save. Basically decorative mods, mostly so that I can have nicer stations, nicer trains, nicer lines, all sorts of things like that. Yeah, so new mods. I don't know if I'll put the mods list in the description because it is a lot of mods. I think it's over 100 mods right now. So yeah, that is a lot of mods. Okay, you know what? I will cut away because this is gonna take forever. Look at the amount of train lines I have to do. So I'll be back. Yep. Alright guys, welcome back. I've upgraded all the tracks to be electrified and to be high speed, except this stretch, because I want to rework this stretch. I'm gonna pause the game. I am going to delete all this. The game is probably going to complain. There we go. I want to delete all of this because I don't really like how it looks. I mean, I think it could be better. Let me see. I can't really delete mass the tracks, but I'll just delete maybe up to here. I want to go on this path, then turn in, and I want to build a higher bridge. So first of all, we can upgrade these tracks to high speed. I believe they're already electrified. Yep, they are. So then now we can use high speed tracks with catenary. Okay. I forgot what is the commands for let me see, transport fever to hotkeys, building bridges. Let's see. So M and N lowers the bridge middle, I believe. There we go. So I'll build that. Then do the same thing on the other side. I'll make this a lot smoother for the curve, so we can travel faster. Yes, parallel tracks. Okay, so parallel tracks. Yeah. Okay, sorry for the interruption. We want parallel tracks over here. We want to curve over here. We didn't get parallel tracks. So, okay. Then, finally, a curve over to here. Let's have like a relatively high speed curve. It gave me parallel tracks this time. Now, we want this to go here. No parallel tracks. We want this to go here. I'll remove this signal. Place the signal here. We have two signals over there. I just need a signal over here. There we go. So we have the new bridge. I am going to make this should I make it a girder bridge? Yeah, let's make it a girder bridge. Wait, does it say the top speed 320 kilometers per hour? That's fine. So we've now electrified and high speed rail every single line, I believe. If I see tracks, high speed, okay, wait, I believe there is a tooltip for how much is high speed, how much is, let me see, total electrified is correct, total high speed is not correct. We are missing 6,000 meters worth of tracks. We'll figure it out eventually. Anyways, time to upgrade all our trains. So trains, Bremen to Strasbourg PAX line. Let me see here. Actually, let's start from here. Bremen, Strasbourg PAX line. We're currently using this steam train with 240 passengers. Let's upgrade it. I'm going to replace it entirely actually. For electric, we have 160 km/h trains, so let's use that. And passengers, we have 180 km/h passenger wagons, so let's use this. So we have 260, and now we have our first electric train. There we go. I'm going to replace both of these trains. These are plank trains, planks line. So let's replace them with an electric train that travels at 160. And then we'll get the 120 km/h planks thingy. So this one. So that is 7. Let's do 8. There we go. The ore train I'm going to replace with electric again. Actually, for the cargo trains, I'm going to use this one. So for oil tanker, and then this one I'm going to modify. Remove that one, place that one there. So modify for, ooh, we saved $2 million. This one I'm going to replace with the 160 km/h one. Then we have the 180 km/h train. Let's see. Okay, 5. And then our ore trains, we're going to replace both with the same 120 km/h MILW class EP2. Replace the ore train. There we go. So our Oldenburg Rotterdam goods line, let's replace the train with the same one. This is a goods line train, so we need the specific cargo for goods, which is this one. Let's do that. 8. So this is both planks and oil. So we need to replace this with electric. I'm going to use a stronger train. We can use one of these actually. Let's use the Orient Red. And then, so planks and oil. So let's do oil first. 6 and planks 6. I believe that is 5. 5, 5. But I don't want my train to be longer than 200 meters, so we'll do 5. And then I will clone the train. There we go. So this one does goods. We will use the 120 km/h and use goods. For goods, we want this one. There we go. This is a PAX train line. We're going to replace both PAX trains with the new PRR class GG1. And then replace them with this all-American golden sand. We'll have 5 cars. There we go. This South Food Line 1, we are going to use this one. Food. What food does it carry? Oh, it does carry that kind of food. So we need this one. Replace. So Strasbourg to Oldenburg South's Good Lines 1. I totally mispronounced that. Replace with this one. And then for goods, we want this one. Not this one actually. We want this one. Zoll Bricks Train Line 1. I'm going to replace both of them with electric. And I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to use this steel blue because I think it looks nice. Okay, and then they carry bricks, so we're gonna use this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Replace. I'm going to create a third train for this line. And for the goods train line, finally replace this one with the same steel blue. And then cargo for goods, we are going to use the boxcar. There we go. We've replaced every single train. We spent 500 million on that. That is crazy. But we've replaced every single train, and now every train should be running. This is our South Food Line. It's going up this bridge that I probably want to make it look nice. Let's go with a rusty box girder. Replace. There we go. Okay. So as you can see, this electric train, we have new electric trains now. It's going on the high-speed rail, which is nice. And it can travel 120 kilometers per hour because that is limited by our wagon speed. But this is nice. As you can see, it's heading for Oldenburg South Cargo. It is stopping. I don't know why. Let's see. Oh, our trains are stopped. Train 14 and train 7 is blocked. Is it the same problem with the... I think it's the same problem. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to build... I'm going to build a longer section over here. Build. Build anyway. Then over here, we start as close as possible. Build anyway. Build anyway. Okay, signals. We want one signal here. Remove the signal. Remove the signal. We want one signal here. Remove this signal. One signal here. This should work. We've widened the gap between the cross diamonds. So now our longer trains can pass. Anyways, also one thing I noticed is that the Oldenburg Pax loop, which is the loop that goes around from Oldenburg to Bremen to Hanover to Bielefeld to Münster and to Meppen, has a lot of passengers. As you can see, Oldenburg Pax loop. Over here, this one has 95. This one has 480. So what I'm going to do is to clone the vehicle 2 times to meet the demand of the passengers, and that should sort it out. So now we have high-speed rail carrying all the goods and the passengers around, which is great. As you can see over here, we have a lot of bricks, so I might want to even clone one more. Let me clone one more, and let me make sure the bricks line only loads bricks. There we go. This is the goods train line, so it's going to carry the goods, 42 goods. This is, what is this? It's the bricks train line, I believe it's going to Rotterdam, then come back. We also have a lot of food, so actually one train is not going to suffice. Let's get 3 trains to ply this line. So this line is now pretty busy, not going to lie. So I may look into expanding into 4 or 6 tracks in the near future all the way down, so that we can cope with the capacity, because there is a lot of traffic on the tracks. Let's join this train from Rotterdam to Zoll. It's turning right from the cross diamond, and then it's heading, which now it is much faster than before, 120 km per hour, and it also accelerates a lot faster to reach this point of speed to Zoll. It's slowing down as it reaches the interchange, and it's gonna carry all these bricks. So this will be 144 bricks, which is great. That will definitely serve the community well. It's gonna head to Meppen. So let's see, as it heads to Meppen, it's gonna stop here. Actually, I assume it's waiting for a train to pass. Oh, there we go. So, heading to Meppen. You can see Meppen, the skyline of Meppen over there is pretty nice. Very pretty. Slowing down as it reaches Meppen. Over the river. Turns right into the cargo station. There's a lot of passengers here at Meppen. And it's going to drop off the bricks. It dropped off 13 bricks. Now it's heading for Oldenburg. Oh, it's heading for Oldenburg via this direction actually. That is not something I wanted to do. So, Zoll bricks train line, I believe. From Meppen to Oldenburg, it goes via here. Instead, how does it go? So it goes via here. I see. That is the southward train. What about the northward train? How is it gonna go to Oldenburg? Okay, so it goes via here. I assume it like turns around or something. So I'm gonna add a waypoint over here. Waypoint on both sides, and for the Zoll bricks train line, we will manage line from Meppen. We want it to go here. Cannot connect all stations. From Oldenburg to here, to Oldenburg. Why is that the case? And why is it traveling on the left? This is a problem. So let's see here. This Oldenburg train travels via Meppen. Oh, we do not have a transfer from the cargo to the station. Okay, so we'll see. Let's fix this. Let's introduce a diamond over here. And I want to go to here. Go here. And put a diamond over here. So now the line should go from here to here, but the backwards line is still going the other direction. Let's see. So it doesn't turn right here. Let me see. Oh, because it is taking the fastest route, is it? Oldenburg to Bremen to Hanover to Bielefeld to Münster. So Bremen to Hanover to Bielefeld to Münster. Then it should take this line. Oh no, it has to go all the way back from Münster to Rotterdam. And it goes its way back because it cannot go here. So actually what I should do is to create a track here. This is interesting problem solving, guys. Let's make it 90 kilometers per hour. And then let's introduce a double diamond here. If I can. Double diamond, please. Let me introduce it here. Okay, it's not allowing me, so I'll do this. Signals. One signal. One signal. So it should now go to here. Tracks. We'll have a one-way track for this, and then a double diamond here. Why is it not allowing me to create double diamonds? Too much curvature. I'm not sure what's happening. Okay, there we go. So then we just add the signals to here, 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 and then we have one, what's the double diamond? Over here, one over here, one over here. So now our brown line should go here. Yes, there we go. So that's the problem solved. Maybe that's why our bricks have been overloading, because it's been taking a long scenic route instead of the actual proper route. But there we go. We've got that settled. we can take a look at the Zoll goods train line. It's heading for Oldenburg South Cargo. Where's the Zoll bricks line? I don't know where it went. I think it went up here. What's this train? It's the Rotterdam's Magdeburg Patch train line. I think I quite enjoy looking at the different train lines just going about their business. I mean, that's pretty much the fun of this game, isn't it? It's pretty fun to do that. This bridge can only go to 90 kilometers per hour. Let's fix that. Oh, actually, it can go 360. Oh no, it's this one. So 90 kilometers per hour. Let's do the iron bridge for 180. Looks pretty nice. As it heads into Meppen. That gave us $249,000 as the Zoll bricks train line makes its way left into Oldenburg as it goes through the town of Meppen. It looks pretty nice, going through the entire town. I think that's pretty. Pretty, that's a very interesting word choice over there. The Iron Bridge line is like only on the right side, which is or the left side, which is interesting. Let me see if there's a nicer one. Oh, it's because okay. Replace. There we go. So the train is now going into Oldenburg. And over there on the left is Bremen, which is growing exponentially. And the train has stopped because this train is leaving. So let's see, Bremen now has a population of 2,385. It's getting some demand from bread or food, all fuel and tools, and then we need more bricks and goods. So what we're actually going to do to solve the problem of bricks and goods is to look over to the east, because we have a surplus of planks, and just so happens that there is a planks factory turning into goods here, which requires plastic, and we have plastic here. And for the food, for the plastic, we have food dotted around over here. So what I actually plan to do is to create a loop over here from Stettin, Berlin, Potsdam, Frankfurt / Oder. Create the loop, bring the food over here to the plastic over here to the goods factory, and goods factory and the planks over here to the goods factory, and the goods factory can send goods back through Magdeburg, and it also can send it to Berlin, it can send it to Stettin, it can send it to Posen, and then it brings it back so we have more goods. And another thing we can do also is a bricks factory over here, because construction materials plant at Posen, we have a bunch of stone quarries here that we can use to facilitate this construction materials plant. So I'll come back to you when I've built all the infrastructure required, and we'll talk then. Alright, welcome back everybody. It's been basically more than an hour of setting this up. I may have time-lapsed it or not, I'm not sure. We'll see in post-editing, but we have finally set up the goods and bricks line in the east of Germany here, sending bricks around sending goods around a loop from this factory to Berlin, to Stettin, to Posen, and then back to the factory. Actually, we can even send it to Potsdam. Let me see how I can set this up. Frankfurt / Oder to Oldenburg South Goods Line, add a station at Potsdam South, and then do a building over here for the goods line. So we call this Potsdam Goods Line 1, and then only load goods. There we go. So now we have these cities all connected up with goods, and then any extra goods we are sending all the way to Oldenburg South. Or is it Oldenburg South? So we can distribute it across the 6 cities here. So that is exciting. Now for the bricks, we are creating the bricks here, collecting the bricks here, and then we are distributing the bricks to, let me see here, distributing the bricks to Zoll via a train line all the way to Zoll. And then for Stettin and Frankfurt Oder, we are using trucks. So what I need to do now is to create depots in all of the cities. So let me do that. Depot here, depot here, one in Berlin, one in Potsdam, Frankfurt / Oder shall have one as well. We'll put it here. There we go. So we have depots everywhere. Now let's create the trucks that we need. So we'll go to the nearest depot in Potsdam here for this line, food to plastic. So cargo, we want to carry food. Let's see, so food, raw food, let's have 5 trucks and raw food line. So we have food carrying to here. There we go. Then we now want for the stone, let's see, we want 5 trucks each for the stone to carry to the bricks factory. So let's do 5 trucks for stone. Which one, does this carry stone? No, it doesn't. This carries stone. So 5 trucks each, so that is 15 trucks. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Stone line 1, stone line 2, and then stone line 3. Okay, we need trucks to carry the goods from here to Stettin and Frankfurt / Oder. So let's buy that. So we want bricks trucks. Is this trucks? Let's do 3 each. Bricks line to city. Stettin bricks line to city. There we go. Now we want goods trucks to carry goods to the city. So same thing, goods truck, this one, 3 at Potsdam Road Depot. Potsdam Goods Line 1. Berlin, same thing, 3. Berlin Goods Line 1. Stettin, same thing, 3. And then Pawson, same thing. Okay, there we go. I believe that's all the trucks over here that we need. So this should carry bricks to here, bricks should be going there, we will do the trains later. For goods, it's just going here, so now we need to settle Magdeburg. We need 3 trucks, each for goods and brick. So bricks and goods are both the same, so we'll use 6 trucks. 1 for Magdeburg goods line, 1 for Magdeburg bricks line. Okay, then the goods sending here should be already settled, and the bricks should already be settled sending here. So that's the trucks done. Now, we want to do the trains. So we have a train line running between here, plastic, to here, dropping off the plastic, to here, carrying the planks, dropping off the planks here. So we need a train that basically has planks and plastic. So actually what I'm going to do is to build a train depot. I'll build it here. Let's see, buildings. Let's do a train parking yard. Tracks 240. Let's do 12 tracks. Track distance B. Why is this a passenger station? Okay, never mind. I just wanted a train depot. So that doesn't work, never mind. I'll just do a normal train depot. I want it on the main line, so I'll do it here. Okay, and then tracks. Build a track. Let's see. Why can't I... Okay, there we go. Build a double diamond. Then do the same thing for here. And double diamond. Okay, now we settle the signals. Let's remove these 2 signals over here. I want 1 signal over here, 1 signal over here, 1 signal over here and here. There we go. That should sort it out. Then we need the train that carries plastics and planks. So let's use the electric train. Let's see what we have. Let's use this one. And then plastics and planks. Hopefully they're the same car. No, they're not. That's sad. So planks first. We'll do 90. And plastic, we'll do 90. I'm gonna get a better train so it can carry more, or rather carry faster. And then, yeah, I'm going to buy this at the Dresden train depot, plastic/planks line. There we go. Then I need a train carrying the goods in the loop. So let's buy the train. Where is the train depot? I've already forgotten, it's here. So the train in the loop, let's use this one, cargo, and this is for goods. So we want a boxcar, I assume. Yep. We'll carry, oops, nope, that's the wrong one. We'll carry 180 goods. 25 million. Frankfurt/Oder goods loop, we have an error, cannot connect all stations. So why is that the case? Let's see. Frankfurt/Oder goods train loop. So from Frankfurt/Oder halt is the white train. It goes here, goes into Berlin. It goes into Stettin. What's the problem here? Okay, we have a problem, seems to be here. It is not allowing me to go and continue here. Let me see, is there a reason? Stettin to Posen. Why is this? Is it because of the track type? It's the track type here at Posen. There we go, we fixed that. So now this line, let's see the train line. Where is it? The loop. We have the train, there we go. So we have the train that loops around. Now I need the train that goes from Frankfurt/Oder halt to Oldenburg South via Magdeburg and Potsdam. So where is the train depot again? I've lost it. Is this here? Yep. Carries the goods. Electric. Same kind of train. Carries the goods. Let's do a 144. So it carries the goods to Oldenburg South. And then we need one more for the bricks to carry it from Posen, which I believe has a Posen/bricks line, which doesn't have the vehicles. I forgot about the vehicles here. So Posen bricks line, I can't speak, carries, let's do 4. Okay, so it carries the bricks from Posen Annex to here, then a line, rather we already have the line, so we don't need a new line. We just need to buy the train. Wrong depot. Here is the depot. Buy the train. Bricks. I believe it's the boxcar. Nope, it's not. It's the stakes. Yep, it's the stakes. 2, 3, 4. We'll do 144. Dissolve. There we go. I believe that is everything. I may be wrong, but we'll see. Let's take a quick check at the population. While Bremen's at 2,900. Bremen's 2,900 now. Oldenburg is at 2,600. Meppen's at 2,300. Hanover is at 2,400. Okay, that's surprising. Munster is at 1,800. Bielefeld is at 2,222. And Zoll is at 2,000. Rotterdam's at 1,300. So all the cities are going nice. Magdeburg is at 2,000. So with this additional set of bricks and goods, let's see how it goes. Let's run the simulation. And I'll get back to you when everything seems to go well. Okay, welcome back everybody. As you can see, the train from Oldenburg South to Frankfurt/Oder carrying goods is arriving at Frankfurt/Oder, and we have 16 goods waiting from the first round of trains. So, as it comes in, goes up and it goes down through this hilly interchange section over here. And now we are at the cargo area. You see the goods over there. And welcome to Frankfurt/Oder. We are going to bring the goods over to Oldenburg We are carrying 16 goods. And now we're going out to Oldenburg. So that means this thing actually works, which is actually surprising. I thought it wouldn't work at first. We have 90 bricks waiting for Posen slash Zol. So where is this train? We do not know. It is waiting for a free path at Mappen. What is it doing at Mappen? So far away. It's carrying 4 bricks actually, so that means it did carry some bricks over. And now it's coming back, waiting to carry more bricks. So, let me see actually why is it carrying bricks still. It should have dropped it off at Zol. Manage line. Oh, it's probably for Magdeburg. Okay, that's fine. That's fine by me. So Magdeburg is now getting stuff. I'm actually going to also siphon some of the fuel away. Actually, no, I'll do that later. Because we're not producing enough fuel to siphon away to Magdeburg. Because we still want to grow Bremen, which only has plus 10% by the way. And Oldenburg, which has plus 0%. So it doesn't even have fuel. Mappen has plus 10%. I'll probably supply Oldenburg with fuel. Supply Bremerhaven with more fuel. Yeah, supply these cities with more fuel. So we actually need to up our oil game. As you can see, the plank slash oil line is going okay. But we've run out of oil almost. Last time we had like 700 something oil. So actually a lot of the oil is stuck here. So that means we need to manage line, manage vehicles online, sorry. Let's just double them. Double, and double. So we have 30 more vehicles coming out of this place. I think this is gonna create traffic jam actually. We'll fix that later. Okay, so thank you all for watching. I believe we've had a great episode. We've set up the eastern side of Germany to have goods and bricks, ship everything all the way to here in the northern central area, so that we can grow the cities to a larger size. Bremen has almost hit 3,000, so its target population actually is 3,500, which is great. It's gonna hit 3,000 soon. And yeah, thank you all for watching. It's been a pleasure showing this content to you, I guess, and to setting up all this crazy train lines. Anyways, we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. This is episode 5 of Transport Fever 2. Bye bye.